All of our homeowners have had the cheap guy work for them, and that's why they want us. So after the Isaac Ostrom video, I'm seeing all the comments. It's blowing up on TikTok, 300,000. I'm here, I'm ready, I'm glad to have been a conduit for this message that working business people, men and women, deserve to make profit above their wages for providing a great service, a great product, taking responsibility, standing behind their work. I'm just a conduit for that message. Thank you. So I'm getting some feedback on how the heck does this take them 10 days? Just that shower? Listen, guys, there's a lot more that goes into it than what an edited video of a hour-long conversation shows. There's a ton that goes into it. When we show up to this place, it looks like this. Right, it looks like this, and we give a bid not knowing what's behind it. Right? It's a surprise.
Here's Johnny.
Every job we go to, it's a surprise. Okay, so day one, we take all this apart. You know what? There was detra under that tile, so we had to grind this outside floor right here. Right? So we had to grind that down. Check out this YouTube video over here so you can see the process of working at that house on that floor. By the way, middle of summer, Georgia summer, we didn't even have access to a garage. We're doing it, guys, we're doing it. We had to work outside, okay, out of the van, break down our tools every day. Thing number one, all while protecting this man's home. You know, a lot of nice stuff in the people's houses that we work for. So we're not just going in there like a couple of bums and just tearing stuff apart without air cleaners and putting up zip walls and all this. You can see in this example here. Once we get the old stuff out and get everything prepped up, what do we got to do? Look at this wall right here. Okay, everybody says $24,000. Well, look at this wall. How many of you bums out there, hackers, would have just thrown up board on that and tiled it? I know a bunch of the people running their mouths about our project would do that because you take no pride in your work. You take no pride in your work. Jason rebuilt that wall. How long do you think that took? How long do you think that took to rebuild that wall, get the plumbing fixture? We got the plumber over here. When our plumber comes on site, we got that stuff scheduled out. They don't have to wait 2 weeks to get a plumber on site like I see a lot of other people out there. Our plumber is our buddy, right? We've been working with him for 10 years. So again, let's go back to this $24,000 shower. We put up this board here, shim the walls. We take care of these walls before we put all our board up. Okay, we're also building the Maserati of showers, right? Our stuff don't leak. How many of you guys running your mouth out there actually build stuff that doesn't leak? How many of you doing flood tests? Oh, I've never had a leak. How many times have I heard that? How do you know if you don't actually flood test it? What do you think, a leak just comes up overnight? By the way, we're still breaking down our tools every day, taking care of this gentleman's house, picking up all the tile. Yeah, all the material was involved in that $24,000, including the glass door, okay? We're also booking other jobs, right? So during this 3 weeks, we went out in the morning with our nice clothes on, right? As I said, with our folder. We always do our appointments 9 a.m. We're not just running to people's houses, meeting new homeowners, wearing our work clothes, all covered in thin set. Wow, what a joke if you do that, okay? We're setting a time to put off the best first impression possible to give contractors a better name, okay? Okay, so we did 3 of those during the course of this 3-week job right here, okay? Taking up more of our time. Yeah, when we're setting this tile, guys, we're getting 100% coverage underneath these tile. We're pushing them in. You can see how Jason sets tile here. He's no joke, right? This is a well-built shower with 95% thin set coverage underneath all of those wall tile inside that shower, according to ANSI standards, NTCA standards. Maybe Sal can help me. He's the standard guy. These bathrooms that you're doing, that you're blowing out, you're such a fancy boy. Guess what, guys? You take responsibility for those. If I build these steps over here, I take responsibility for those and everybody that's walking down those steps. Something goes sideways, you're gonna go back and honor the work that you did? If there's no money in it, chances are you're not. And that's something that homeowners should think about. I ask people, well, what happened to your old tiler? And they'll be like, oh, he moved to Florida, he moved back to Guatemala or whatever. Hamilton Tile isn't going anywhere because Ben Santos has a successful business and makes good money. I can't go make that money in some other city without starting over again, right? That's why I will remain in Cherokee County, in Georgia, and running Hamilton Tile, serving the people here. All you guys are selling yourself short, and ultimately, because you're not making money, You look like garbage, you smell like cigarettes, you ain't putting the toilet seat down, okay? You're building stuff that leaks. And you know why that is? I believe a lot of you workers are having problems out there because you're not making any money to motivate you. I'm super motivated. You see these 4 children here? I have these based on the service I provide to my clients, and I make sure that that is the best service and product. Another thing here, I'm not a donkey. I have a life outside of building showers and working 15, 16 hours a day. If you do that, you're disservicing yourself and you're disservicing your family, okay? You need to charge more. We could charge less and work more.
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
But Jason and I work from 9 to 4, and in the remodeling business, I'm gonna tell you this, the people you're working for, they don't want you in their home till 6 o'clock at night, till 7 o'clock at night, till 8 o'clock at night. Do you know why? I believe it makes them feel bad. I've done that, worked 14-hour days, and people feel bad, right? So we work 6 hours days of the best quality work that we can do. What happens to us is we get sick of cement and tile, and you do too. And when you get sick of cement and tile, it's time to stop. And here, what about this? After you grout, you get everything grouted. What do? Do you just silicone immediately after that? Or do you like wait till the next day? Come in and silicone everything, do a final cleanup. No, I know what you do. You just grout it tight and everything's good. I asked this homeowner, hey, where do you need the extra tile put? Where would you like it? Oh, upstairs near the attic door? Great, I got that covered. You just run off and take your check, bye. I don't know if people think that I don't know what's going on in construction, but I work for builders. I have people do work for me. I see what the other side is, and you know what I try to do is the exact opposite of that. Is I really do. I watch all you other guys out there and I try to do the opposite of you. All the people commenting we're too expensive, you make it easy for me. You make it easy for me because you guys are such slackers.
And what about this soap niche right here? Perfectly centered, full pieces top and bottom. In fact, we haven't done a job in about 10 jobs where it wasn't full pieces top and bottom of our soap niche. Add some more time for this level of detail, and I'm sure all you keyboard warriors out there would have nailed it perfectly as well.
So yeah, this is me venting about that video. I really wish that people would watch the edited video and then click over and watch the full interview where I really show the value. Listen, overall, this is a great thing. I love that people are talking about money during this recession because people need to understand what workers need to make, business people, in order to live. And one of the things Jason and I saying is like, why mechanics $200 an hour? If you bring it to the dealership, why plumbers? They can make whatever, but the tile guy gets crapped on. We are arguably some of the most skilled on the job. We do some of the most physically demanding work. Why don't we deserve to make a good living? Why are plumbers and electricians seen as better than us? And when Jason and I go to a job, we're not just tile guys. We're taking these whole things from some nightmare to a finished product that people can really be proud of. That adds way more money to the value of their house. I hope to see you guys on the next video because I'm looking to do more of this. I'm looking to build this channel and I really appreciate everybody. I want to show you guys what it's like to be a working business owner in the USA in the 21st century. That's my goal. If my video going viral helps one other family man that's working in the trades make a little bit more money on a job, that's what I was put here for. That means so much more to me than any of the abuse or whatever coming at me. I'm not paying attention anyway. I'm doing other things. So if you're a supporter out there, I know there's tons of them. I appreciate you. Hey, and if you're a supporter out there, let's keep spreading the good news. Keep spreading the good energy. I hope you're all well.